WhiskyJason, Whiskey Live Dublin 2024, together with
Hugh
from
Grace O'Malley.
That's a very interesting brand, a very interesting history, lady.
Sure.
Tell us a little bit about the history of the brand.
Sure, so the history of the brand is that our founder was inspired by Grace O'Malley, who is an icon, a legend in Ireland.
Yes.
So there are stories about her, there are songs about her, and every Irish person knows all about Grace O'Malley. And if you're out in the West Ireland, you know absolutely everything about Grace O'Malley. So our founder decided that she would be a great inspiration for a whiskey brand. So the Irish Pirate Queen. We started up essentially just before COVID, which is a perfect time to start doing all of these things. But we've gotten to a stage now that we've totally rebranded the bottles.
Yeah.
So
beautiful bottles, by the way.
Thank you very much. So, and the other thing that we've focused on is how do we bring the story of Grace to life?
Right.
So the key for us is that the ocean was a big part of who Grace was. She was an Irish pirate queen.
Yes.
So pirate tells you all you need to know about that. The ocean was a big part of her life. And so we say that she was fiercely forged by the ocean, and her whiskey needs to live by that inspiration. So our whiskey is fiercely forged by the ocean as well.
Okay.
So that's kind of the whistle-stop tour of who we are. With the rebrand, we've looked at the liquid again, and with this whiskey, the maritime cask, we are the first in Ireland to have a maritime cask.
What is a maritime cask?
Sure, that's the next question, right? So a maritime cask, what we've done here is we've finished our malt in barrels that are specifically made for us in a cooperage in France.
Okay.
Virgin French oak, where the wood has been dried by the sea for 2 years in an oyster park.
All right.
So essentially the wood is imbued with a salty, briny flavor profile. And so when you finish the malt in it, so you're already getting that virgin French oak, giving you a lovely spice, a lot of character, and then you have that subtle hint of this saltiness coming through as well. 40%.
Yes.
You asked, what are the plans for the future? So this is a blend, about 45 euros on shelf, and the maritime part of this is about 10-15%. We will.
The old bottles have a little bit of like leather on top of them.
We had that previously,
So
but our plan now for the end of the year, for Christmas time, is that we will have the single malt portion of this as a specific cask strength release.
Yeah, cask
so
strength,
now you're gonna argue with me a little bit. I can feel it here because it's not going to be technically cask strength.
Okay.
We're going to do it at 50.
Batch strength.
Yeah, we're going to do it at 53.9%, which is the longitude of Grace's Castle in Rockfleet.
I did not know that either.
So thought that's a nice little way of tying it in.
It is.
And 53.9 ain't bad.
Close enough.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah.
Very good.
So,
We have a couple other bottles here.
Sure, we also have the rum cask, the dark char, and the single malt stout cask.
This is what you had before as well. So
Exactly.
It's different the bottle design now.
Exactly. So these are all liquids we've all had previously.
Very nice bottles here.
Yeah.
Branded for you. Now the logo is also a little bit different, isn't
The
it?
logo is different. So there's three parts to our story. So there's the inspiration. The woman herself is Grace. So she's front and center. The G and the sword, which we have here, that's to highlight, the warrior she was, the pirate she was, the navigator, all of these kind of things. And then the final part is the seahorse, which you'll see here. And it's also embossed on the bottom of the bottle.
Okay.
So the seahorse.
Yeah, I didn't even recognize that. Thank you.
The story about Grace is that she rode a white horse in battle on land, and her ship was the white seahorse.
Right.
So, the seahorse is quite a big part of the story of Grace as well. So,
all right. Distribution is, how many countries are you in at the moment?
So we're in with these new bottles, we're in about 11 countries now at this stage. By the end of the year, we should be in 25, 30 countries.
Right.
So we're in Germany with Cognac Ferrand.
Right.
We're in Austria as well. We're talking in Switzerland. So are these mostly the customers you'll be listening to you, or it's all over?
Every English-speaking country.
Okay, very
UK,
good.
America, Australia.
Okay.
Are you in Australia?
We're not in Australia yet, but we're.
I have viewers in Australia.
Very good. Okay.
Very, very nice.
So that's our plan. Everything we will do going forward will be focused on the ocean.
Okay.
So maritime cask, maritime single malt. We're going to look at other ways that we can get that maritime influence into the whiskey.
Gotcha.
And that's going to be our focus.
Excellent. So, where can we learn more online?
GraceO'MalleyWhiskey.com. And then the other thing, is follow us on socials. Instagram is a great way to follow us, and that's where we'll have the first news on our new releases.
All right. That's great. That's great. That's all I have. Anything else you'd like to mention?
That's us for the moment, but yeah, give us a follow, and a lot more to come from Grace O'Malley.
Whiskey Jason here together with
Hugh again. Thanks very much.
Bye bye.